get... Ooh, I got my first subscriber! I got my first subscriber! Ooh, nice.
What?
Yeah.
I think you're on.
Oh, hello!
It says propagating, and I think what it means is just making sure everything's...
Okay, I am Tara, the author of the Dining on a Dime cookbook.
And I'm Mike. I just had to throw that in there.
Are you bombing my show?
I'm video bombing you. Except the camera doesn't look like I'm in it.
Oh, yeah, you're not. Oh, my bad.
Okay, shall we try this again?
Say that again. Say that again.
Hello, I'm Tara from livingonadime.com.
Hello.
Who are you?
And I'm Mike!
I am the author of a Dining on a Dime cookbook where you can eat better, spend less. We have over 1,200 recipes and tips to help you save on your grocery store, at the grocery store, and the books are in stock!
Woo! Yay!
Woo! 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 Okay,
What
so
was that?
that was my wooing.
Don't know what
So-
that was.
Me, Mom.
So Dave has been packing books. Mom has been going through books. We had another printer
Malfunction.
major issue. So we're having to go through every box individually and pick out the good books and pick out the books that are going back. So anyway,
Sweet Caroline loves your apron.
so wait till you see my apron, and that's cute. It's even got a little towel here. Isn't that
What?
cute? So
Wait, which one was that?
Ireland.
Aha!
You couldn't guess it was
Well,
Ireland?
I thought the sheep was a good clue.
So, okay. So, we're making sausage biscuits and gravy. This biscuits and gravy recipe is
Ooh, we got...
easy. Oh, Ellie said da bomb. Wow, Ellie loves it.
Nice.
This is the sausage that comes in a roll. Actually, Dave, hand me the other one out of the fridge so I can see it.
Everyone's loving your apron.
I loved these little sheep. They had these in all the tourist trap shops, and I thought they were the cutest thing ever. It's in the grocery sack. I wanted to get me a mug. I should have gotten the mug. I looked at this dumb, there was a green mug with one of these sheeps on them at every single store, and I should have gotten them, and I didn't, and now I'm sad. So anyway, okay. Country sausage, that's what this is. It comes in a roll like this. It's in with the, if you look for it, if you've never bought sausage like that before, it is in the lunch meat section, bacon section, lunch meat section. Now, that sausage, you can slice it open and make it in slices into patties, or today we have it over here we have it over here in our frying pan, and I just put it in here, and we're going to get it started, because what I do is I put my sausage in the frying pan, I get it going, and then I make my biscuits.
So it would be... that's funny, Amber. Amber said, and you got the black sheep. Wow, is that meaningful?
Yeah, that's pretty much the case.
Jennifer
Okay.
says, I love you guys.
Oh, Jennifer, you're so funny. Okay, Dining on a Dime cookbook, page 134, right here, Dining on a Dime. Now, this is Mike's baking powder biscuits that he
My own
invented
recipe.
himself, and he made about 20 batches of biscuits to figure this out. Now, in case you're wondering why I'm wearing gloves, I just put on my fingernails, so I'm going to take them off so you guys can see them. But I just put on my fingernails. I can't get them wet for a couple of hours, so I didn't want my hands to get all messy.
I was going to say there was a question about that already.
Yeah,
Just
so
don't burn them onto your hands.
yeah, that's what I would do, you know. Okay,
How
so
long have we been married?
anyway, all right, so I am going to make, oh shoot, Dave, can you go get me the flour out of the thing? I'm going to make a double batch, yeah, of biscuits, because I am making, my family will eat an entire thing of biscuits, but,
All purpose?
yeah, thank you, but, I'm also sending this batch to, thank you, so right there. My grandparents and my friend Jamie's mom is really sick. She could use your prayer, guys. Please pray for her. she's got some really major issues, and so my poor friend Jamie, who's on here all the time, you guys know Jamie, Jamie's not doing very good either. So if you guys could keep them both in your prayers, we would appreciate it. But anyway, this is also going to her mom because her mom's needing some meals. So getting this for everybody. So we have our flour, and then our baking powder, and then we have our salt right here.
Oh, you want me to go down and zoom in?
Sure.
Get all up in that.
Okay, and then what I do is I take my dry ingredients and I just sift them together really easy there. Set your oven at 425. Okay. Now I turn the air conditioner on. Are you glad?
I'm glad. I bet you're glad now.
That's why I turned it on, because I knew it would be 115 degrees in here if I didn't. Okay.
Oh, wait, I didn't realize we had a burner that didn't make a lot of noise.
Yeah, it just is really slow cooking. Okay, so then I've got my margarine in here. You can use shortening. They make them fluffier. If you guys missed the video that came out yesterday on what the difference between shortening, margarine, and butter is in baking, Mom and I did that video yesterday. So see how I'm just getting it going through my fingers here, making little crumbles? There we go. Okay. Just like so. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. Okay, so then we're going to take our milk. We're going to pour our milk in. There we go. We're going to stir it up. Now my grandma, my mom's grandma on my grandpa's side, on her dad's side, had 6 kids. They traveled in a Model T between Illinois, and every year they moved back and forth between Illinois and Colorado every year. I know, they were crazy. That's where I get my whole moving thing from. But she had 6 kids, and they moved in a Model T, and this was a staple at their house. But what's interesting is she had a great big bowl like this big, and she would put all of the flour in a big bowl, and then she would just sprinkle the salt and baking powder in the middle and put a little bit of milk in the middle, and she would just make a well in the middle, and then she would just pull flour from the edges, and she would keep this bowl for like a week and just keep adding more flour as needed. So someday I'm gonna try that recipe and see how that works. Her recipe is actually in here on, right there, Grandma Addie's Biscuits, right there on page 135.
You couldn't see the title. Oh, you can't, hang on. I mean, way down. There you go.
There you go, Grandma Addie's Biscuits. So
Tara's wearing just regular old rubber gloves, right?
yeah, they're just my soap gloves. And this biscuits and gravy recipe is the standard recipe that I make pretty much anytime I make biscuits and gravy, okay? And this is exactly how I do it. I get my sausage going, and then I
Oh, I didn't realize it actually said Grandma Addie's Biscuits in there. That's awesome.
yeah. And then I get my sausage going, and then I make up my biscuits, okay? All right. So now I'm going to put a little bit of my flour to the side, scrunch down. Now, like I said, this is a double batch of biscuits, because if you joined us late, it's going to my friend Jamie's mom and my grandparents. Both need help with meals, and so I have been doing that. And okay, so there we go.
So Cigar Box is asking, is Great Grandma's recipe a sort of sourdough biscuit?
No,
It's not
This is-
sourdough, right?
This is not sourdough. This is just regular biscuits. So, nope, no sourdough. You guys like my little, aren't those cute? Those are on our Amazon store. Michael put a link for you, but I love, they're all in one place. I don't have to go all over the place for them. All right, cutting those out.
So I'll share a link. It just says our Amazon store, but that's the place where Tara said the cutters are.
Yep.
Wow.
All right. Oops, I overlapped. Oh, I should have made these thicker. Well, that's okay.
How much milk did you use? Do you recall?
The milk is about 1 cup.
I'm going to reshare the recipe again as well.
Could you infuse some cheese into those biscuits?
You can put cheese in this biscuit, and you can
Alright.
do garlic cheese in these biscuits,
Actually, we need some garlic. Yeah.
It's really nummy.
which is super yummy. Dave and Mike love them. You want me to make these other ones cheese biscuits?
Cheese and garlic.
Cheese and garlic.
Please, please, please.
Cheese and garlic and sausage gravy? That would still be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You're just adding more delicious
Your
on
mom
top.
is on
not just
today.
taking it away.
You found us, Nan.
Okay, so then get it all together, roll it out again.
So Anna's asking if you've ever made a gluten-free one, but they wouldn't stay together, would they?
So I have
biscuits?
not tried to make gluten-free biscuits. I actually got some gluten-free flour at the store today to make some biscuits. For me, just personally, just because I like them, but I don't know how they will turn out. So I can't give you any info on that. I'm sorry. So
Where's my cheese and garlic?
Does it matter what kind of milk? Just, I mean,
Nope,
like 2%
any kind
or
of milk.
whole or whatever?
no, yeah, whatever you want.
You can use whichever milk you like.
Yeah, whatever you want. Okay, so now we're opening for Dave and grabbing the garlic powder for Dad.
Yum.
We can have a few. Just get that all mixed in.
Yeah, Sue, a few other people that have joined us since then have noticed you wearing the biscuits, and Sue says, never seen anyone wear gloves to make biscuits.
Okay, so why am I wearing gloves to make biscuits? Because I just put on my fingernails and I can't get them wet. And so
Mistakes are made, everybody.
I was supposed to put them on last night, but I had stuff to do today that they would have gotten messed up, so I didn't want to mess them up. So that's why. No, I don't normally wear gloves for biscuits, but they will be off here momentarily. Okay.
Jules P., have you ever
Come on,
made
let's
chocolate gravy? My family loves it, but I don't.
You know, I need to make a note. That was a recipe I was going to put in the new book, and I forgot. Oh, shoot. All right. Heidi, when you're watching this tomorrow, please make a note of that. Chocolate gravy. That is my assistant who's helping me with the book.
I don't know if she's on for sure at the moment.
No, she's not at the moment, but she watches later, so. Okay, so love my scraper. I just pull everything together. Makes cleanup so much easier.
Peterson clan, we started
Woo!
using your cookbook and quit eating organic. We've saved $1,000 a month.
$1,000!
Thank you, Tara. You blessed our family so very much.
Aw.
Yay, we love to hear
That
those
is
things.
cool. Man, keep that one. Wow, you go. Oh my. That's impressive. Okay, so then, and also guys, I started a new YouTube channel today. I'm so excited. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm throwing these in the oven here, 10 to 12 minutes.
You got some cheese ones in there, right?
Oh.
Cheese and garlic ones in there, yeah?
I did.
Alright.
Okay, so here's my nails. If anybody wants to see, just put them on, okay? So, then what I do is, come this way, Dave.
Oh, right. You want me to go down?
Mm-hmm. All right, then we'll get this all cooking more here. I'm using the whisk because I forgot to get a fork, but that's okay. All right, chop this up.
Yum, yum, yum.
Okay, get this going. Now, this is a 15 to 20 minute dinner. Super, super fast, super easy, especially when you're not talking. Okay, so while I'm on here, let me tell you guys, I started a new YouTube channel.
No, you weren't supposed to.
And I do not ready, aim, fire. I fire, aim, ready.
You don't even ready first.
I don't even ready first.
You're not, I don't think I was even ready in that sequence.
So, what I do when I want to start something is I just get going, because people have a tendency when they want to start a business or anything like that to let perfection get in the way of getting it done and good enough.
And
so,
it will never be perfect.
I started my new YouTube channel today. Mike's going to put a link there.
Just shared it.
Something that we have noticed that a lot of our viewers really need. I'm going to give away a Dining on a Dime cookbook if I get 100 subscribers by the end of the show.
What?
Yep. And only from those 100 people that sign up. But I know we have enough people on our show that we can get 100 subscribers. And I know that there's 100 people that need my new YouTube channel. So, all right, getting this. Now, normally this would already be done, but like I said, this thingy-bopper cooks really slow. So we're almost there, but this would have already been cooked on the regular stove. That's okay. We're getting it done here. Okay, so now, as this is finished cooking, let me explain. We don't take the sausage out of the pan when we're done cooking. You can see here, you need about 2 to 4 tablespoons of grease. That's about what that is, okay? So really, we don't really drain it, but if it's really, really greasy, you can drain it. Now, I also, this is not in the recipe, this is something I have done recently. I also add a little bit of butter. And I find butter adds, just, of course, butter adds more flavor, but just adds that extra little kick that makes it just super, super yummy. So, that is in there, getting that done. So then, all right. Get that going there. All right, so I think that's just about cooked. So I'm going to sprinkle in my flour. Might need a little bit more. Get that going, and then you want to cook your flour for just a minute or so. This keeps it from getting lumpy. Use a whisk, it works better. Let me grab just a little bit more milk because I didn't have my thing big enough.
So I'm sharing that link in there. Cheryl, you said you couldn't click it. So on some devices on Facebook, you can't click it while the show is live. If that's the case, you can go to livingonadime.com on your phone or whatever, and in the drop-down menu, the little hamburger icon, click show notes, and it's in there, and you should be able to click from there.
Okay.
If you can't click in the comments where I'm pasting
All right,
it.
so it's been about a minute and a half. Get this. Oh, isn't that looking good, guys? Okay. So now we're pouring in our milk.
Disgusting.
Oh, stop it.
It's called, can you search, does it come up when you search it? It's called Healing Scriptures and Bible Verses.
Yep, Healing Scriptures and Bible Verses. I don't know if I'll come up yet since I'm so new. Page 238, the white gravy right here is the recipe.
It's not even, there we go.
Okay. All right, page 238, Dining on a Dime cookbook. That is the page it's on. Now, if you want the whole recipe together, go to livingonadime.com. And what? What did I do?
I said, well, there's 70 subscribers now.
There's 70 subscribers already?
Should I go subscribe? Will I be able to enter the giveaway?
No, but I'll give you kisses.
Hi, Doris. We like Glasgow.
Oh, thanks, guys, for 70 subscribers already. Yeah, if I get 100 subscribers by the end of the show, I'll give away Dining on a Dime cookbook.
Wait,
if I get
what's
200 subscribers, I'll give away 2 cookbooks.
We'll
Let's
give away
go
one
for it.
cookbook for every 100 people that subscribe. What's it called?
Healing Scriptures and Bible Verses.
And if you
So-
can't find it, you can go to livingonadime.com and click show notes in the menu. And
Yep.
it's in the show notes, shortly, a little bit below the title of
Yeah.
today's show.
Okay, now normally on my regular stove, this would already be boiling, but because this heating element is so slow, it's taking a bit here. But we noticed that a lot of people have problems with being sick and healing, needing healing, and that kind of thing.
81
So-
subscribers.
Oh, 81 subscribers! This is so
I
exciting!
am the 90th subscriber.
Oh, David's 90! Oh, this is so exciting!
So the white picket fence is asking, did I miss you adding the flour?
Oh, 93.
You must have, because I sprinkled it in there.
Oh, okay.
93
93
subs.
subscribers! Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, come to me, Dave, for a minute while this is getting to a boil.
Okay,
Um,
let me...
So we noticed that a lot of people, like us, have issues with depression and anxiety and fear and all kinds of things. And so I came up with this idea, and what it is it's
99.
99? We have 99?
101. Okay, it looks like we're giving away a cookbook.
Okay, we'll give away a cookbook.
Man.
Okay, so for every 100 we get before the end of the show, I'll give away 1 cookbook. So hang on to the end of the show because you'll need to email me.
You want me to go get one?
And yeah, and we will we'll give away 1 for every 100. Why not go for it? So I noticed that a lot of people really enjoy the Bible verses, but here's the thing: they either have pictures on them or that kind of thing, and it's hard to sleep when the Bible verses are repeating all night. You're getting that in your subconscious, and you're getting that really in your head, getting it solidified so that you know who you are in God. So this is my first video. I'm going to put out 1 video a week in 3 different forms. I'm going to do a 10-hour with Bible verses talking all night, a 20-minute nap version. That was Dave's idea, which I thought was great.
Wait, what?
And then a
What was
10-hour video where it's only talking for the first 20 minutes, and then it's soothing sounds after that. So for this one, it's going to be rain. So I'm putting out 1 video in 3 forms in a week. I'll probably do it every other day. And this is what we're going to get going. We have a lot of people that need help, and we want to help them.
A few people who are just joining us asking, what are we subscribing to?
My new YouTube channel. My new YouTube channel. And don't subscribe if you don't want to. We're going to have other giveaways. But, you know, I thought, well, Dining on a Dime right here, all packed and ready to go. So that's great. Okay. So, come back over here, Dave.
Oh, we have a few people, Sue Ann and Turid and stuff, saying hi to your dog. Today is National Dog Day.
Oh!
Buster has his
Can
own
you get
day.
Buster over there, Dave?
He's too far now.
Oh, he's too far.
Well, you can kind of see him.
He's taking it easy on this hot, lazy day of summer.
You can see the top of him.
Turid saw him right away the moment he came on.
All right. Yes, I was looking at a picture from Norway today, Turid, thinking of you and Ivan. All right, so. Oh my goodness, I really hate this heating element.
Wow. How did you see that?
Okay, you know what?
148.
148.
Oh, you might have to give away
Wow.
2.
I'll give away 2. Okay, guys, I'm moving this to my regular stove. This is taking a ridiculous amount of time to cook,
We like this burner to try to do it right in front of the camera, but
but it's just
It's not
takes
going
too long.
hot enough.
Okay, so getting it going. Just keep whisking it. So that
Unzoomed
you
out.
don't burn or scorch your milk, okay? And we're gonna get it going here. Let's check our biscuits. Need about 3 more minutes. Okay. And then we will have dinner done in less than 20 minutes. And actually, this took extra long. I mean, normally it only takes me about 15 minutes to do this dinner. Okay, while we're getting this boiling. So then what I do for a side is I have strawberries here. And you could do a mixed fruit salad or anything you want. Cut up some banana in it. And you could put a little piece of mint, whatever you want.
That looks yummy.
Okay. And then, let's see, Dave, can you grab me a plate? All right.
One
Getting
So
this
Prairie
thickened
Flower.
up here.
So Prairie Flower is asking, is the screen just black on the new channel?
The screen is just black. Now, I'm not going to have all just black screens, but why did I do a black screen? Because that way you don't have to mess with turning your screen light and dark, and it will just be dark for sleeping. So it is a dark screen for sleeping.
She's on it because a lot of people look for that stuff. Oh,
If
fly is messing with our focus.
Uh-oh.
A lot of people.
What is up with the flies all of a sudden?
We came back and it was August, the fly
Yeah,
season.
I know.
Yeah, she was noticing a lot of people are asking for stuff like that to use for sleep,
It's hard to
Yes.
and
sleep
so
with
that
bright
was the reason why she made it black screen.
Yeah. Okay, so this is not getting thick enough, so I'm going to add a little bit more thickener. So I've got my milk, and I'm putting a little bit more flour in here, and I'm going to whisk it up. Now, the trick to non-lumpy gravy is to whisk it in your milk first, or your broth first, okay? Or water. If you're using broth, just use water. It's fine. Okay, so then, there we go. Now we're getting thick. Okay. All right, we're getting it thickened up. Oh, yum. I wish I wasn't gluten-free, dairy-free. And where did our pepper go? We've lost our pepper. We've missing our pepper. Okay. So we'll just get the big pepper. All right, here we go. Yummy, yummy goodness.
Ooh, that looks really good.
That's pretty thick. Spilled some on the edge. Okay, there we go. So now I'm putting some pepper in.
A number of people are saying yes, dark for sleeping.
Yeah, that's why I did it, because then you don't have to mess with turning your computer screen light and dark and all that. And
If your video is out of sync, sorry, sometimes it's out of sync when it runs and then it kicks in on the replay, but I'll have to watch and see. It
Okay.
looks like some people on Facebook.
needs a little bit more salt. Biscuits.
Oh. Wow, those are fluffy.
Mm.
Carly Rose says, my first time here. Welcome.
Hello.
Let me zoom in a bit and see if it. Oh,
Okay. Let me do these just a minute more.
never mind.
My oven wasn't quite heated at 425 when I put them in there. So let's just do 3 more minutes and we're done. Let me show you what the gravy looks like. Okay. Right there, can you see the gravy?
Yep.
Wow.
Doesn't that look delicious?
It does look
Let me.
delicious.
Oh, I was gonna zoom in, but never
Oops.
mind.
Oh, I thought the zoom wasn't working.
No, we got a new software. There it is. Delicious.
Okay. Alright, and let's give the biscuits just a couple more minutes. So, anyway, that's why I decided to start this new YouTube channel. I'm only putting out one video in 3 different forms, like I said, a week. So anyway, what are we up to for subscribers, Dave?
Oh snap! Hang on, let me get back to you.
I'll give away a Dine and Dime cookbook for anybody who subscribes. Alright, so we're going to talk...
163.
You guys are great. Thank you. I never thought I would hit it, the show. Oh, thank you. Okay. So
Sorry guys if it keeps on jittering. I don't know.
Okay, so I just wanted to say a couple of things. First, I wanted to let
Nancy Lee says that's an awesome idea.
thank you. I wanted to let Mrs. Terrer, how do you say that?
Tarango?
Tarango?
Yeah.
Tarango, I got your thank you card. Thank you very much. That was so sweet. We're going to talk about $5 dinner here, guys. So she sent me a thank you card saying how much we've helped her. That was super sweet.
Thanks.
From Eleanor, I got this beautiful birthday card.
What's that? Queen for a day.
It's your birthday, girl. You're queen forever. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate it. And then we got from Bandana Grandma another birthday card. Thank you so much. Love, love, love it. So pretty with the flowers. And then from our friend Margaret, she ever so kindly sent me a nifty gifty in, here, I'll pull this to the side. She sent me a little nifty gifty in here and made this little, isn't that cute? Isn't that cute?
These cards are so awesome.
Thank you, Margaret. I hope you got all our postcards from our trip. Margaret is like our #1 encourager. She is always sending us stuff and letters and cards and all kinds of things. And
I didn't recall who it was that was asking about how to subscribe, but the channel she's talking about, I just shared a link for it in the comments. It's Healing Scriptures and Bible Verses, and if you're interested in that, you can click that link and go there and subscribe to it. And Tara's giving away a cookbook for what, every 100 people that subscribe?
Yes, for every 100 people. Jessica, I got your thing. I don't know if I told you because you sent this before we left, but thank you for all those recipes. I appreciate it.
And again, it's Healing Scriptures and Bible Verses. And if you can't find it there, you can go to Living on a... if you can't click on the link or find it there, you can go to livingonadime.com, click show notes, and I have it right there, just a few things below the title of today's show.
YouTube's
So,
gonna be like, what in the world? How this person gained 200 subscribers in an hour?
And if you are watching the show and you wanted to see from the beginning, on Facebook, I think you have to wait till it's over, but YouTube, you can go right now and watch from the beginning.
Okay. All right. So then, this is our $5 dinner that I would serve for us: biscuits and gravy,
Ooh, yum.
and a side dish of strawberries and bananas. You could do grapes. You could do, pineapple, whatever you want. I usually serve fruit with something like this. You've got your fruit, you got your bread, you got your dairy, you got your meat. All 4 food groups, a very, very balanced dinner. This $5 idea is super easy. And Dave, can you hand me my notes over there? So how do you do dinner for $5? Yes, as you're laughing.
Cigar box. Toss one of those biscuits through my screen, please.
Oh, I forgot. We had to do a taste test, didn't we?
Oh, can I have the cheese/garlic one? You have one of them?
Okay, wait a minute. Dad's got to do a taste test here. We forgot. Oh, that's really hot.
You're warning me, huh?
Thank you for jabbing in the
Is that good?
Woo! These are hot. Oh, man.
Yes, it's good.
Okay, so Mike's going to put a link in there when he's done chowing down. For
190.
190. Okay, guys, if we hit 200 on my new YouTube channel, I'll give away 2 books. If we hit 300, I'll give away three books.
Is the meal plans for
This
$5?
is so encouraging. Thank you, guys.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay, so we have an article, 5 easy chicken recipes and meal plans for $5 or less. $5 dinner ideas is not difficult at all to do. I honestly, with the exception of Christmas, Easter, and Thanksgiving, I don't think I ever spend more than $5 on dinner, ever. I just don't, and that's for 6 people.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt you, but there was one thing I meant to ask you before you got started on
Why?
that.
Sorry, guys.
Carmen, what's the main difference between the old cookbook and the new one? The 2 ones that we have right now, the new one is just an updated version. It has like 28 more recipes. And
This has 100 more
100 more pages
and 28 new recipes for the updated edition.
So yeah, I'm sharing the link, and if any of you want to know, you can go there and it'll tell you the differences on that page as well.
Okay, so I have been sharing my grocery shopping on YouTube, but now I have also added it to Instagram. and Facebook. So if you guys want to see my deals at the grocery store, go like us, Living on a Dime, on Instagram. Or not, what do you call it for signing up on Instagram, Ellie? Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram or like our page, Living on a Dime, on Facebook. I went grocery shopping this morning and, well, I didn't really go grocery shopping. I went to go get 5 things. Found out they had a couple of things on sale, so I got a few more things. But that's the way I grocery shop. So one of the ways that I save so that I have $5 dinners all the time is I don't go grocery shopping and only stick to my list.
Do you happen to have
What's
a
the
knife?
matter?
Oh, I was just wondering about Jack.
Do you happen to have a butter knife?
Don't forget Jack, Ellie.
I wish you
So,
could.
no, you'll have to. So I don't stick to my list. So today they had goldfish crackers on sale, and so I
Oh my.
stocked up on those. Now I'm gonna hide them and divvy it out 1 package a week per kid for the next couple of weeks, okay? They were cheaper than chips, and it was the name brand, everything. Then they had hamburger, and it was $1.99, and I had a $1 off coupon for a pound.
Want me to get a bag of goldfish and come
So
and bring it over?
that is a really good deal. I don't need hamburger, but for $1 a pound, I'll get the hamburger. Bread. The other day on the show, I got bread for 25 cents a loaf. I didn't need bread, but I got it at 25 cents a loaf because it was super cheap, and I threw it in my freezer. So here's the goldfish that were on sale
it's
this
the
week.
legitimate
Yeah.
stuff.
And here's an interesting thing. I was talking to the cashier today, and she said this was a buy 5 and get a special deal on it. And she said that they run their buy 5s for 2 weeks. The first week is 10 cents lower than the second week.
What?
Yeah, and she said people don't notice that 10-cent difference, but it makes a huge difference in profit for the company. Thank you, Dave. So I thought that was pretty
So don't
pretty interesting.
procrastinate.
So yeah, so if you see something go on sale at your Kroger store and it's buy 5 and get a special price, get it the first week instead of the second week. But of course, I mean, if you need it, then go ahead and get the second week. It's still probably cheaper, but you know, if you're stocking up. The other thing she said is you can combine 5 items. It doesn't have to be.
Sabrina says, I'm the 200th subscriber.
Oh, Sabrina!
Yay.
Okay, guys, keep subscribing, and if I reach 300, I'll give away 3. Let's
200.
see. Okay, let's do this. Since you guys are so
209.
good, I'm gonna give away 5 books if we reach 300 subscribers.
So
Come
how
on,
is
guys,
that?
the
How is the
pressure's
actual
on.
giveaway going to happen?
So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna pick 5 subscribers, and we're gonna give away 5 books at the end of the show.
So you can look through subscribers,
Uh-huh.
not
Yeah.
commenters.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
look through subscribers.
Cool.
Okay. And so the other thing she said was people get confused when they do the buy 5 and you get a special deal, that their food gets mixed in together. She said so people get confused and they can't remember if they bought 5 or not, and that's partly what the store is doing to confuse you. So she said, like in the front of your basket or in a corner of your basket, put all your 5 items, and then you can keep count, because you can get like goldfish, there was cream cheese, there was chips, there was yogurt, there was orange juice, there was everything that you could get. So you don't have to get 5 goldfish. You can get 5 different kinds of things. So that's another tip, is to put in the corner. So when I go grocery shopping, I don't stay on my list. The other thing is I don't buy things I don't need. So today, even though they had cereal on sale for a really good price, because I stocked up for the next year, I didn't buy any more cereal because I don't need it. So once you get the amount that you need for a good amount of time, 3 to 6 months or whatever, don't keep buying more. I mean, unless it's like super cheap or almost free and you just have the space, you can go ahead. But, you know, don't just keep buying more just because it's a good deal. Next thing, shop the clearance stickers. Okay? Now, if you saw me on Instagram or Facebook, I showed today the hamburger I just talked about. That hamburger was marked down to $1.99, and I had a $1 off coupon. It was clearanced out because it needed to be sold that day, today, or they couldn't sell it anymore. Okay?
That's right. Question about some people I think are confused about the subscription because they're saying, what if I'm already subscribed? But Tara's saying she has a new channel.
My new channel.
That I'm sharing the link for periodically. It's Healing Scriptures and Bible Verses, and she's giving away things if the subscribers on there reach a certain point. And if you can't find it I keep putting it in the comments, but if you can't find it there, you can go to livingonadime.com and click show notes, and it's like the 5th one down.
And if you don't want to subscribe, if you don't need Healing Bible Verses, Wednesday we'll do a giveaway on Living on a Dime. Okay? All right, so the next thing.
But remind her.
Yeah, but remind me.
Hang on, guys.
Living on a Dime.
Must they get the swatter?
Living on a dime. One of the way we live on a dime is by using the clearance items. Now, when you see hamburger marked down like that, there are different dates. One is sell by date, one is best by date, and one is use by date. Sell by means that's when the store has to sell it by, or they cannot sell it after that date. In the case of hamburger, it's still good for 3 to 4 days afterwards. I usually just throw it in the freezer because I don't need it that day, but you can go ahead and bring it home and cook it up and use it for that meal. Fresh by date. That means that's the day that it's freshest by. It does not necessarily, or use by date. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go bad. It just means that that's when its peak freshness is. And then I got confused. What was the third one? Sell by, use by, and
expiration?
Oh my goodness.
Is it
it's like 150 degrees in here and I'm melting. The other one, maybe I got them all together. Well, anyway, so you guys love me anyway.
I do.
What is this fly doing? Sorry, this fly is assaulting you guys. I'm trying to.
Okay, hold on. Let me get back to what I was thinking here. Use by date is when you use by date is when you have to use it by that date or it will spoil. Okay? So anyway, those are the three. That's the difference. So if it's sell by, that's when the store has to sell it. It does not mean that it's bad meat. I don't know where people got this concept, I guess from, 50 years ago or something, but they cannot legally sell it past that day and it's still fresh, okay? Now, any questions before I go on to the next thing?
There's still people that are confused about what channel are they talking about.
Okay, so to go back, I started a new channel, a new relaxation channel called Healing Scriptures and Bible Verses for people who want Bible verses while they're sleeping. The screen is black so that it's nice and dark while you're sleeping, and it's a soothing, my first video is a soothing rain with a lady saying Bible verses to help you with healing, okay? That is a new channel I just started. Mike's put the link in there.
And I'm sharing the link because when a channel is new, sometimes it doesn't come up in the search very easily.
I had to go to the filters.
And you can go to livingonadime.com and click show notes, and below the title of today's show, it's like the third thing down.
Yeah.
It's extremely good, by the way.
It's extremely good, Dave said. I didn't pay him.
I'm paid to say that.
I didn't pay him.
Really good.
Okay, so the next thing I do is I cook simple meals, okay? Stop making your meals so complicated. This is a very healthy, well-balanced meal. Where it comes into not being healing or healthy or well-balanced is when you eat 2 or 3 plates of biscuits and gravy. Okay, that's where there's nothing wrong with eating biscuits and gravy. My grandparents are 91 and 92, and they've been eating biscuits and gravy for 90 years. Well, yeah, for 90 years, my
like
grandpa's
Grandpa's
been
favorite thing.
eating. He's 91 years old. But the reason why he's 91 years old is because he didn't eat.
Because he eats this.
He didn't eat 2 plates full. He ate 1 and then he was done, okay? So stop thinking foods like this are unhealthy. They are not. And you've got to stop thinking that. Now, the other thing is I will take and make several meals out of one item. So I'll make a roast and I'll have 3 or 4 meals. I'll make a roast the first day. I'll have beef and noodles the second day. The next day I'll have beef stew. And then the next day after that I'll have beef stroganoff or something. I'll do that with a chicken. I'll have roast chicken the first day. The second day we'll have chicken and rice. The third day we'll have chicken noodle soup. And then the 4th day we'll have something like chicken stir fry, okay? So don't make a chicken and just throw away what's left. A lot of people do that apparently. I didn't
Don't make anything
know.
and throw away what's left.
I didn't know that that was a thing, but apparently a lot of people just throw it away and don't continue to use it.
258 subs.
258 subs on my new channel. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, guys, if I get to 300, I'll give 5
How about
dining on a dimes away.
4 regular dinings and then 1 that's signed? Oh.
4 regular dinings. Okay, Dave, I'll do 4
And
regular
we'll
dinings.
randomly just pick someone
4
for the
regular.
signed one.
All right, so one of the winners will get a signed dining if we get to 300 subscribers. You guys are great.
Ooh, it's now a signed one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right.
We're
Next.
raising the stakes, Dad. Come on.
How do I
guess
do
so.
dinner for $5? I cook from what I have on hand. I don't go to the grocery store every time I need something. So, now, with the show, we do make more trips to the grocery store because I have specific things that I need for the show. And if I forget something, like today I went grocery shopping, forgot my sausage, but Mike had already prepared all the show notes and everything. It took me less time to spend 30 minutes driving to the grocery store to get that than to have Mike redo all the show to do it. But
Whose idea was that?
what?
Somebody asked if I could pin it on Facebook, and I clicked pin, and I think it's pinned.
Ooh, there you go.
That link should be, well, where would it be? If it's pinned at the very top? I'm not seeing that. I was just gonna say, I was thinking it would be there, so it would be easier for. Oh, there it is. Yes. So is it just show up in that same spot?
I guess.
So it's pinned at the bottom for those of you on Facebook who are having trouble finding it. The link to Tara's new channel.
Yep. Okay, so normally what I do when I'm not being an on-air cook is I only cook from what I have in the pantry. I don't go to the grocery store every day and pick up something. So I look and see what I have in my pantry, in my freezer, in my fridge, use up what I need in my fridge first, look at the fruits and vegetables and the things that are going to spoil first, use those as a starting point, and then work my way around to the fridge, freezer, and pantry, deciding what I'm going to cook for dinner. So it's really not that complicated. It sounds more complicated than it is. But let's say I see some onions in my fridge that I need to use up. Okay, we had chicken night before last. I still have some chicken left over. So I'll use those onions and some chicken. In my pantry, I've got some green chilies. In my freezer, I've got some chicken broth. Throw it all together. I have green chili over rice or green chili with tortilla chips. Super yummy. Took me less than 3 minutes to figure it out, but I had everything already in my pantry. So that's the next thing I do is cook everything out of my pantry. Now, for $5 dinner ideas, here's the thing. You have to be adaptable and use what you have. If I don't have hamburger in the freezer or fridge, I don't go out and buy hamburger if it's not on sale. For my rock bottom price for me is $1.99. I try to always buy my groceries at my rock bottom price. We did a show on prices in the past. I'll maybe do another one. It's been requested again. I might do another one. But if I'm out of hamburger, I don't go buy hamburger. There's a point where we didn't eat hamburger for almost an entire year because it did not go down very low. We stuck with roast beef. We stuck with chicken and pork. So if it's not on sale, I don't buy it. That's another tip. I just don't buy it if it's not on sale, okay? And then last but not least, stop wasting food. This is huge. Now, I made double batches because I'm giving them to my grandma and Jamie's mom. But if I don't freeze it for them, Mike will eat it, or I will eat it for lunches the next couple of days. Or we'll have a leftover night. Or it'll be, Mom doesn't feel like cooking, you guys just find what's left over in the fridge and eat it night. Stop wasting food. It's not leftovers. You're pre-cooking for the next meal. And you got to get that out of your head that it's a leftover, and instead get in your head, I'm pre-cooking and saving myself time and money for the next meal. This meal here, the sausage was $1.99. These were 99 cents on sale. I spent for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9. There will probably be about 15 servings out of all of this. And I will have spent about $7 if everybody eats the strawberries and bananas. I will have spent $7 on 15 servings of food.
Woo! That's great. What did you say?
Hey, you did it on cue. It's okay. So, $7 for 15 people is about 50 cents for this entire dinner. It's super, super cheap. So, anyway.
Wait, 50 cents for this?
So, that is some of my tricks for dinner for $5. Let's get to questions and finish up here.
Come on,
how many
guys.
subscribers do we have to my
9
new
minutes
channel?
and we still need 18 subs. Come
Okay,
on.
if we get 18 more subs on my new
in 9 minutes.
relaxation Bible verse to help you sleep YouTube channel, if we get 18 more subscribers, I will give away 5 Dining on a Dime cookbooks, and one of those will be subscribed. So
Nope,
just
not
18 more, guys.
17.
Okay, 17, Dave says. All right, now, oh, and by the way, September 9th, we have some big changes coming. But guess what's happening on September 8th? Something else is coming on September 8th.
What?
Your mother-in-law.
What? Oh no. I mean, yes! Thank you for the heads up. I'm so excited. Just kidding. Just kidding, man. It's been so long. It feels like I haven't seen you over all the miles for all this time.
So Mom is coming on September 8th. She did not plan this, but she's going to be here for the launch of our new thing we're doing. So
yay. Cool. Okay, let's see. You can't go till it's reached. What is the new channel name? Oh, let me share that new channel thing. So I'm sharing it again in the comments. Tara's new channel, it's called Healing Scriptures and Bible Verses on YouTube. And I'm sharing the link for it. I did pin the link in the comments on Facebook, and on YouTube I put it in the description, and I'm sharing it in the comments everywhere.
Yes.
And if you still can't find it, you can go to livingonadime.com and click show notes.
while you're looking for the comments, or looking for questions and comments, I'm going to say something about that. Why did I do this? Because I am chronically ill. Family members are chronically ill. And I will tell you, one of the ways that gets you through when you're in horrible pain and you're feeling horrible and you just wish a semi-truck would take you out, one of the ways,
I didn't say it.
one of the ways to fight that discouragement and despair is to have Bible verses. But when you are that sick, sometimes you do not physically have it in you to quote it out loud yourself. So I did this because one of the ways that I fight this is I will put something on to play and have the Bible verses going out loud. If you are fighting satanic things in your house or your business or something like that, and you know that there is a satanic oppression there that needs to be fought, leave these on all day long while you're gone to work in your house. There's no reason not to fight Satan. And so we are going to put up a fight, and I want all of you guys to fight with us because I know that we are more than conquerors, and we are going to conquer. So, we've already conquered, actually. So, that was my little speech. Go ahead.
Whoops.
Yum.
Somebody said if you're seeing the sync out, that if you go out of the video and come back in, it fixes it. So
Okay.
I can't remember who said that, but thank you again for that.
Yeah, sorry about
Is the
that.
cookbook all $5 meals?
No, well,
The original one.
it's, yeah, pretty much. The $5 meals comes in how you shop. These recipes are what I use to shop and make $5 meals. So yes, in a sense they are. Some of them may be bigger, like our bean goulash and chili. That's like a double recipe. So it would be 2 meals instead of just 1, that kind of thing.
Your mom says, okay, you guys are all witnesses of how I treat my mother-in-law. Yes.
Ooh, Linda, ever since you don't buy cereal, I think she means ever since seeing,
Yeah, that you don't do it.
ever since, I think basically seeing you don't buy cereal unless it's $2 or less, I am well stocked up. Good for you.
So Mary says, I turned mashed potatoes, Spanish rice with the addition of shredded cheese, eggs, breadcrumbs, and assorted seasonings into the best potato cakes baked in the oven.
Yum.
And I'm so proud of how I used my leftovers.
That's a great
brilliant,
idea.
Mary.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
great idea.
Molly says, love your ideas.
We're going to announce the new thing that's happening September 9th. We are preparing. Mike's working today on it.
So that's
We're looking good.
So that's not a different thing. That's something with Living on a Dime.
Yeah,
So
we're changing some things at Living on a Dime, and we're going to announce
It's
that on
good.
September 9th. So
it's a good thing. So there you go. Jackpot Judy, love your show. Bought 2 books, read them cover to cover. They helped me save money. The tips from Jill are great. The best thing that I enjoy the show so much. Mike is so funny. Thank you. And great kids too. Aw, thanks.
yay!
And Double Scratch Perch, so very good to have you back home. Thank you. We're glad to be back.
Valerie says, love all your ideas, or thank you for all your ideas. We love you in Kansas City.
Yay.
Kansas City, here we come. Tiffany made the Living on a Dime barbecue sauce tonight. It was so good in Dining on a Dime cookbook.
Yay.
I won't be buying prepared sauce again. Isn't it delicious? One of the sauces is Grandma's, and hers is so super good. Use Grandma's barbecue sauce in here. And in case, for those of you who didn't know, Dining on a Dime is back in stock. So, okay, last question or two.
Oops. Sorry. Lindsay made the Spanish rice tonight.
Ooh, yum.
I think we've already answered those.
Dining on a
There
Dime.
might be a few new ones we have to check and see.
I have to tell you guys, going on vacation has been the best thing for me because I started watching Dave Ramsey videos. We are now baby stepping out of debt. Well, just don't stop watching ours, please.
It's funny,
Please.
we see people over there that have been here
Yeah.
and they go back and forth.
Yeah, we
It's kinda
have a
funny.
few viewers that have gone over there, and we've seen them. Yeah.
So,
Are you gonna have?
Joyce, I hide your cookbook from my adult children because they won't return it.
Ooh, so you need to get them one for Christmas. There you go. Yeah. Okay, Dave, where are we at on our numbers? Did we make 300?
Oh, and somebody earlier.
317.
317.
And somebody earlier was asking for having a new book out by Christmas.
Okay, so Heidi and Janelle sent back the proofs today. They are in the mail. I don't know if the book is going to be done in time for Christmas or not. We are trying to get the new cookbook, not Dining on a Dime. We have another whole new, brand new recipes, everything coming out. But I don't know if we're going to be done by December. If we have it for December, that means that we have to have it to the printer. If we want it in time for Christmas, we have to have it to the printer by the 3rd week of September. I don't think that's going to happen.
So we are
But-
coming out with it. We're just not sure if it's going to be a Christmas thing or a slightly after Christmas thing. So.
It may have to be a January or February
Maybe
thing.
a Valentine's gift.
I just don't know if in 3 weeks we can get it done.
So Amy T has a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
She says, if you have trouble throwing away leftovers, take a post-it note. Now, this isn't where you think it's going. and write how much your leftover food is worth and stick it to the container, and maybe the visual reference of money wasted might help.
Or how about you start doing this? Take a dollar bill every time you throw away that thing of leftovers in the fridge. Just take a dollar bill or two and throw it in there with it.
Yeah.
You might as well, because that's what you're doing. You're throwing away good food. That's a great idea, Amy. I love that idea. Okay, let's go to my new YouTube channel, Healing Scriptures and Bible Verses.
Oops, let me refresh.
And you're going to have to switch over to the other account. Here,
do that.
let me do it.
You do that.
Okay.
Oh, see, now I can eat this lovely biscuits and gravy. Oh, actually, man.
We're going to do a drawing right now for my new channel because you guys are just the bomb. And let me find people in here.
I'll tell you what, going to Norway, where the food seriously is 4 or more times as expensive as it is here in the States, it made me... we already eat pretty much all the leftovers we have, but it made me extra thoughtful on not...
Yeah.
Like, even if I had a sugar packet, I wouldn't throw it away because the sugar was, very expensive.
Why aren't they showing the subscribers?
Maybe hasn't totally updated yet.
Oh, come on.
What are you trying to do?
YouTube's being a turd.
Why don't you do this a different day when we're finished doing it?
Okay, guys. YouTube is being a turd, and it's not showing me my subscribers. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look up how to fix this. And Wednesday, I will do the drawing, okay? And so here's what we'll do. For every extra 100 that I get over 300, I'll do 5 for the 300, and then I'll do another book for every 100 too. So if you want to subscribe later, you can. Woo. And then that'll give everybody a fair chance.
Yes.
And I don't know why YouTube is doing this to me.
I'm wondering if sometimes on our other channel, they say they have to verify that they're legitimate subscribers.
Oh, so it may take like 24 hours or something?
Yeah, because if a channel gets a lot of subscribers really fast, they want to make sure that they're real people and not, like...
Well, how do they know I'm just not that good?
I know. Well, they should look at your track record.
They should, because I am. All right, guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Check out our Dining on a Dime cookbook. It is in stock. So sorry about the glitch with the giveaway.
So we will do the giveaway on Wednesday.
Yeah,
right?
We will do it
from
on
the
Wednesday.
people who subscribed, and if new people subscribe, we'll add to the giveaway for the new people.
Yep. So, wow, there's several good comments in there we need to address.
Do you guys want to go on for another 3 hours?
Oh, Secret Wonders Maine, thanks for the recommendation of The Boundaries on your list. Yes.
You are welcome.
That is one of the best books we could recommend.
It is. It's really good. Yeah, we see several good comments on there, so we'll maybe do that for a show. We will see you guys. Visit us at livingonadime.com.
Thanks. See you later.
Hang on.
I can't believe I nailed it with all the new subscribers.